guys, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today I am going to be showing you how I like to make my blender pizza. So pretty much what we're doing is we're making our pizza dough in a blender, which is pretty much like a fluffy flatbread, I guess you could say. You'll have to try it so you can then tell me what you think about it. So the very few ingredients we'll be needing for our pizza dough is 2 whole eggs. We'll be needing 1 3/4 cups of milk, 1/3 cup of oil. In here we have 1 3/4 cups of flour, and I've also added 1 tablespoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so today I'm going to be using a baking sheet. As you can see, just a regular cookie baking sheet, but you can use a round pizza sheet pan. That will work great too. It does make a generous size pizza, so don't make it in anything too small. So we're gonna be getting our blender and we're just gonna mix everything together. Okay, so make sure you have your oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and also make sure that your baking sheet or pizza sheet, whatever you're using, is generously coated with some olive oil or maybe some non-stick spray, whatever you have on hand. So now we're going to add in our eggs, our milk, olive oil. Now I do like to give this just a little heads up before adding in our flour, baking powder, and salt. So I'm just going to blend this for about 30 seconds and then we'll add in our dry ingredients. So now that that's blended up, we're just going to give our dry ingredients a little mix to incorporate them all together. Okay. Now we're going to add it into our blender. And we're gonna blend this for another 30 seconds to a minute until you notice that everything is nicely incorporated and you don't have any flour along the sides of your blender. Okay guys, so now that our dough is ready, we are going to just simply pour it. As you notice, it's not like a pizza dough, obviously, but it is a nice thick consistency, which will give us a nice crust on our pizza. So as I was blending everything together, I just went in with my spatula and I scraped the sides because the flour does have the tendency of sticking to the sides. So I made sure that all came out before we were finished blending. So just spread that out evenly. So now we're going to place this into our preheated oven for about 15 minutes. And I will show you what it looks like once it has been in there for that amount of time, because then obviously we'll have to place it back into the oven with our toppings, but we want to kind of cook it halfway through right now, and we're going to go on to preparing our toppings. Hey guys, so for our toppings, what we have here is a variety of things. I have shredded up some mozzarella cheese, so I have about 2.5 to 3 cups here of mozzarella cheese. I have 1 sliced tomato. I also have a medium-sized onion cut into half moons, a orange sweet bell pepper. I have some sauce here, some pizza sauce, but any prepared sauce of your choice is fine, like some marinara sauce and anything of your choice. Also, what I have here is some hot dogs sliced up here, which I'm going to be placing on my pizza. You can play around with it and do whatever you want, place whatever you want on your pizza, use whatever you want. It's totally up to you. And here I have some cold cuts, a variety of cold cuts that I bought at my local deli. And that's pretty much it. We're also going to be using some oregano and some black pepper as well. Okay guys, so my pizza dough was in the oven for exactly 8 minutes. I noticed it started to get pretty golden brown around the edges pretty fast, so I decided I would take it out, and now we're going to place our toppings. So first of all, of course, our sauce. Make sure when you are preparing your pizza dough that you do place it leveled out on your pan, because it will rise a little bit, not too much, and you don't want your pizza dough to be on a slant. So again, for your toppings, as much or as little as you like on your pizza. Okay, so right now I'm gonna sprinkle some black pepper. Okay. Some oregano. And then we'll sprinkle a little more oregano on top once we have all our toppings on. So now I'm just going to sporadically place my cold cuts here. Okay, and now our cheese. I am going to reserve about 1/4 to 1/3 cup of cheese, because once I have all my toppings on here, I like to sprinkle a little bit more on top. Now my hot dog slices here. Now our peppers here. Our onions. So that's that, and now I'm going to sprinkle a little more of the reserved cheese that I had here on top. And now I'm only going to put tomato on one part of my pizza because most of my family doesn't like it, but I like it, so I'm just going to put it on one strip here. Again, a little more oregano. And now I haven't shut off my stove. It's still at 400. And we're gonna place our pizza back in for about 10 to 12 minutes. I'll let you know what it looks like once we get there. Okay guys, so after putting in our pizza for the second time into our oven, it was in the oven for exactly 12 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And now I'm gonna wait about 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna cut it and we're going to plate it. Okay guys, so now we're going to try our pizza. It smells so good in here. There's the crust. I want to show you guys the crust. To describe the crust, it's almost like you're eating a pizza on a fresh naan bread. It is really, really good. Now make sure when you are baking your pizza in the oven, make sure that before you remove your pizza, the bottom of your crust is golden brown or starting to get golden brown. Also, another tip, if you are using hot dogs like I did, they are actually perfect. They taste amazing in the pizza. If you are using it, make sure that they aren't frozen. Make sure they are refrigerated like when you buy them, or at least defrost them, thaw them out before using them if you're going to be taking them out of your freezer. So this is pretty much it, guys. Very easy, very, very, very easy to make. Very delicious. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I upload my videos. And take care. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.